What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Same Difference podcast.
Is this thing on?
Hello, friends. How are you? What's going on?
Just got done eating a chip.
Eat your chips, girl. You chomp away.
The little
I
kettle
wish
cooked
I could eat me a
jalapeno.
chip, but
I'm gonna eat it for you, girl.
yeah, eat it for me, friend.
I can't
I wish
remember the
I could
last.
have a chip, but I'm still fasting.
And you look good too, girl.
Thanks, friend.
I don't
She
like.
is getting skinny.
Yeah, you look great, and I don't. But these chips is good as fuck. Anyway, happy Tuesday. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
You doing okay? Well, you look beautiful, fresh faced,
Thank
rested, and
Thank you.
revitalized, and just
I look at you pumping me up.
I mean,
This is why the girls just be girling. I love when my do it for me.
yes, you look beautiful. Mm-hmm.
Thanks, friend. Well, you do too. I was just looking like
Do
your hair
I?
is giving.
Is it? I don't really
Actually,
like
yes.
my.
The big natural hair, the big hoop earrings, giving very much blackness. Very much. Yes.
You funny. Last time you said you wasn't too sure. You wasn't too sure. You said I threw some water on it.
All I know is you didn't look like Fred. Like I would have. I would have looked like Fred, y'all. Frederick Douglass.
I can tell what kind of
Years a
episode
slave.
this is going to be. We 1 minute in.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
What's going on, friend? Tell me how your weekend was, because you caught me off guard in the last episode when you told me that you was gonna be catching another flight.
oh man. So I was in Minneapolis this past weekend for my friend's 30th birthday. And it was really fun. Like I love Minneapolis. I really enjoyed my time when I lived there. Shout out to Minnie, the Twin Cities. But one of my very first friend that I made when I lived there turned 30. So she had like a beautiful big birthday weekend. And
She a young little tenderoni.
yeah, she's a youngster. She's a youngster
Creeping
for
on out the
sure.
20s.
But yeah, she was my neighbor. We lived in the same apartment complex, and we just became friends, and she became one of my really, really dear friends. And I love that girl to death. And she was like, I'm turning 30, I'm doing a birthday weekend, and I really want you to come. So I was like, shit, yeah, I'm gonna come through. And my cousin that came to live with me for a little bit, she's still there. She's still living in Minneapolis and
How's she doing?
flourishing.
Okay.
Flourishing. And I
Big
stayed
cousin
at her crib. Big cousin stayed at
Okay.
little cousin crib. Like
Okay.
I'm super, super duper proud of her, and she's doing her thing. And I got to
Well, you should be proud of yourself too, friend, because I know you kind of really took her under your wing, mentored her a little bit. I know your family was like, "What's Masha doing with her cousin?" But they see you both doing well. So shout out to you and to little cuz.
Thank you. Sometimes a plant or a flower needs a new pot. That's all.
Friend,
That's all.
you're dropping the gems already. I'm not scared. Let me write it down.
You funny.
I'm serious though. I really do want to put it in my phone.
Okay.
Say it again for me and for the listeners.
Sometimes a plant or a flower needs a new pot.
Now that is a word.
Well, I'm very proud of her. She's doing very well. So I got to check in with her, and then I saw some other family, and I also got to relax a lot because I've been on the move. I'm always moving. And I got to like catch up on TV. I watched The Perfect Find on Netflix. I got to really snuggle with
What
Luigi.
is it?
The Perfect Find on Netflix.
Is that a reality show?
No. No,
I
Joy,
watch,
it's not a reality. It is a movie.
Okay.
A rom-com starring Gabrielle Union. And I know. But it's, oh my God, Joy, I teared up. And I don't know if it's because I'm PMSing. But like I was like really emotional watching the movie, but it was really, really good. And it's a book turned movie by a Black author. Her name's Tia Williams. It's called The Perfect Find. And do you know who Keith Powers is?
But I know him by face.
Yes, you would. Maybe not by name, but by face. I wish I could name
Let me
like a
look
movie.
him up.
Yeah,
I'm
look
gonna
him
look.
up on
I'm gonna look his
Instagram.
face up.
But he is
I'm gonna
fine.
Google.
Oh my God.
Powers, you say his name is
Keith Powers, girl. Look him up. Mm-hmm.
a specimen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do he play in? Because I feel like I ain't never seen this man before.
He's got a little career. He's got a little career. He does.
Listen to us. We really sound like some aunties. He's got a little career.
He got a little career. For real though.
Old Biddy's on here talking about something. He's got a little career.
He do. He was in the New Edition movie, I think. He
Oh,
played
see,
one of
well,
the
you know,
guys.
that's why I don't know nothing about him because you know. Mm.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's in it. Lala's in it. Boy, Lala's in everything. She keeps a check, boy. Um, but it was really, really good, and I enjoyed it. Gina Torres, she's a wonderful actress. Love her. The fashion is so Gina Torres's fashion is great. Gabrielle Union's is like meh. I don't know. I don't know. But wonderful movie. I think you would really like it. Black people, not a reality show.
Mm.
Yes,
Okay.
I feel like it's hitting all the bases for you.
I don't really be into comedies, but you know, maybe if I'm bored one day.
It's good, Joy. Just fucking escape. You know the. Let's just watch something for 60 minutes. All right. 67 minutes.
You know what I do want to watch? I
No,
want to watch. Everybody's
97.
been talking about Black Mirror. Have you watched the new season?
I don't really like stuff like that. Like that
Well, I like
sci-fi
it.
sci-fi could be real. I don't
I
that and
like it.
scary movies aren't my thing.
It just put me on the edge a little bit. And I be,
Mm-mm.
am I breathing? Am I alive? What's going on? So, okay. Well, sounds like you had a good time. You watched the
Mhm.
movie, you relaxed, you hung out with your friend for her birthday. I'm glad you
Yeah,
enjoyed your weekend.
I did. I really, really did. I'm
Mhm.
happy to be home, like just home. I am home. I'm
Okay.
home, like back in the
And how long
office.
we home for, Passion?
Like a
I'm
month.
already rolling my eyes
Like a
because,
month. Like a
okay, girl.
month.
Where you going in a
Mhm.
month?
Atlanta, probably.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool. Hmm.
I'm gonna see you.
You gonna see me?
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned for the next episode of
I'm
the
gonna tell
Same
him that.
Difference.
I'm gonna tell him on this episode because I'm tired of telling these people. I'm tired
No,
of telling these people soon, 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 soon,
no,
soon,
no,
soon.
no.
But I thought that's what you said. I thought you said I'm gonna see you.
If I come to Atlanta soon, I'm going to see you.
Oh,
Right?
you must have said soon. I thought you said I'm gonna see you. But anyway,
You funny. Yeah, But yeah, that's next up. That's up next.
okay.
Yeah,
How long you gonna be in town for?
just the weekend.
Okay, cool,
Just the
cool.
weekend. In and out.
Well, that brings us to my weekend. Y'all
Yeah.
know what I did.
What did you do?
You
Wait, nothing? Was that you telling us nothing?
know what? I can't say nothing anymore. I
Yeah,
can't
because
say
I feel
nothing
like
anymore
that's
because
not
I be
true.
working on the weekends now. And when I say working, I mean hard. Okay.
Hmm.
TikTok has done a thing for the finished look. And baby, I be in here packing like nobody's business on an assembly line. Okay. I had a lot of I had a lot of inventory from before I started Airbnb that I just never was even able to sell and get to because like you couldn't even the finishedlook.com, the website didn't even exist anymore because I was so consumed with Airbnb. And so I had all this inventory just sitting in my house. And I was like, okay, I want to revamp the finished look. I want to order some new inventory. But I said, you know what? It's so much stuff in here. There's no way I can order new inventory without getting rid of some of this.
Hmm.
Listen, God just be answering prayers. He be answering mine at least.
Won't he do it?
Because I am selling out of something every single day. My inventory room in my house is starting to look more and more empty every day. Um, I am just busy. I
I
like
like it.
I hear an echo. Let me
I
turn this
don't.
thing. I heard it.
I don't hear nothing.
I am busy and I like it, and it is really setting me up for a good springboard for when I do eventually leave Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, I love it. I'm very
mhm,
excited.
mhm.
So I don't know if we talked about this last week. Um, I can't remember, but also, oh yeah, I think we talked about it a little bit, and I just kind of made a face because, girl, I don't care about shit like this. But the submersible, the people who wanted to go see the Titanic.
First of all, let me turn this. First of all, I didn't even know anything about that until like the day today was missing.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know if this was like a known thing. Hey, these people are getting ready to try to go to the deep to Bikini Bottom and see SpongeBob and Squidward. Like, I don't know if it was like a known thing or like people started talking about it once they went missing. But I just want to know, did they get the Krabby Patty formula before or after it blew up? Because what is y'all even doing down there? Why? Why are you down there? Okay? Leave them spirits alone on the Titanic. Leave them fishes and octopuses and sharks and crabs and bring us back some lobster tails, if anything. But other than that, why is y'all going down there? God gave us legs to walk on land, and you want to be in the deep depths of the sea.
hey, I'm weak at Bikini Bottom.
Well, where else was they trying to go? Because that's the only thing I know down there.
You said Bikini Bottom. I'm gone. Okay.
Sebastian and Ariel ain't even down there right down there in the theater.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I don't understand it because I'm like, was the movie not enough? That's me. Was the movie not? I mean, and it showed us everything on like a very
Mhm.
big, wide screen, and then they showed it to us again on the 20th anniversary. So help me understand. What do you want
And
to
it's a
see?
long movie. It's not like it was short and you felt like it was just something missing. It's a long movie.
You know how old that movie is? It came out on VHS, and they had two videos. You had to take one
It
out
was
of
a
the.
double package you would buy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
hello. So I just don't understand. I don't understand. But rest in peace to those five people. I
It's
feel
really sad. I'm
it's
so
very
sorry that it
sad.
happened.
But I ain't getting on no motherfucking submersible.
Now I did hear that. I don't know if you heard about this, but um the co-owner of Macy's was actually on the Titanic when it sank. He's one of like the richest people at the time or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Him and his wife.
yeah,
They tried to get them to get on one of the lifeboats so that they could make it off the Titanic, and he refused. He said it is too many women and children on this boat for me to get in. And then
yeah,
his wife said, "Well, I'm not going in the boat without my husband." So there's a scene in the Titanic where they are in their bedroom, laying on the bed, and the room is
yeah,
filling with water, and they're holding each other.
yeah.
Now their granddaughter,
That's not them, is it?
would listen. Their great granddaughter,
Uh huh.
her husband is one of the guys that went that is involved in Ocean Gate.
I saw that. I
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So it's like, but they won't even your people, them your wife's people. I don't know. Look,
They had
listen.
a he. I mean, he must have loved the Titanic enough. He wanted to marry a descendant child.
I don't understand what is the big deal about the Titanic. It was a cruise ship and it sunk. What else is there though? Maybe I'm missing something. All I know is
The
if
headline is
something happened
that
on a Carnival cruise ship,
so
I'm gonna be in the boat with my life vest on.
they marketed that ship as unsinkable. Nothing could ever happen to it, and then it hit an
True.
iceberg and it sunk. So that was like
Hmm.
that was why it was such a sensational story because everybody got on like, oh, we're going to America. It's fine. It's fine. We're
Hmm.
gonna go. We're on the ship at the unsinkable. And that motherfucker said,
Hmm. Um,
"Bye."
and then the young boy that was on there, it was
Yeah,
conflicting reports. His
19
aunt came out and said he was terrified and he didn't
and
even
didn't
want to
want to
go, but
get.
he was trying to please his daddy on Father's Day weekend. Now the mama then came out because
Mm.
her son and her husband was on there and said that he wanted to go. I don't know who's telling the truth. All I know is them people ain't coming back, and I want to know: do you like? Are people? Is everybody in that is left who were involved or excited about this? Are y'all seeing the grand scheme of things? Like, do y'all get it? Because these people literally went down there with an old PlayStation remote control trying to get to Bikini
I
Bottom.
see. I don't want
Make
to
that
laugh
make
at
sense for
this.
me.
I don't want to
All the
laugh at this.
technology in 2023, and that was what you chose? Y'all nigga rigged the hell out of that little contraption. Whatever it was. Friend, am I lying?
Oh my god, it was very low budget. I didn't understand. And I ain't going to no tin can that's being operated by a PlayStation controller. I'm just not.
It
Swimming
won't
in.
none of us damn, and it won't no women. Okay, we was watching, minding our business.
You want if I want to see some underwater shit, I'm gonna see the Little Mermaid in theaters everywhere. Like I'm not going on
Okay.
no goddamn submersible. I'm not doing that. No, thank you. So that was my question for you. Would you do it? If your husband and your son was like, "We want to go," what you saying?
My husband and my son wouldn't be going. I'm gonna
and
take
don't
yourself
and
on the
don't
DMC. We can see the 3D version of the
don't
Little Mermaid, but that's
yeah.
all. That's as far as we going.
Don't you crack your lips to even like breathe to don't even. No. It's a no.
I don't know. I think stuff like that is fascinating for those people, and I don't understand it. Our people be 6 foot tall, don't even want to get in 4 feet of water because they're scared they're gonna drown. Listen,
That's me. Okay,
is it?
I am people. Girl, I can swim, but I don't really, when if I'm on a boat and the water get to, rocking too much, I get a little concerned.
Not concerned.
I get a little concerned. Like, are you okay? Are you a thrill seeker? That was my other question.
I'm not a thrill seeker. Like I can swim, but I don't like to get in the ocean. That is too much of a thrill for me because it's too unpredictable.
Uh-huh.
I had an incident when I was a kid, maybe like somewhere between 10 and 12. My daddy had took all me and my cousins to Virginia Beach. And we had just gone for the day, and my cousins couldn't really swim. So they weren't really like they was kind of like walking around along the edge just enough to get your feet wet and the sand feel like you're moving.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Joy, Miss Show Off, Miss Mama had me in swim lessons all my life. I'm taking a deep dive. But what happened was, as I was underwater, I felt a current. The current pulled me down. I couldn't see nothing. I had no concept of the top of the water, the bottom.
Oh no!
And I literally was scared for my. I remember this. I'll never forget this feeling. I remember this. I was scared for my life, and the only thing that saved me was I was able to detect a wave coming back into the shore. And when I felt that wave, baby, I took off in the same direction of the wave, swimming with the wave. When I got close enough that I could stand up and I could like get up out the water and have my wits about me, I got out of the water. I went back to where my daddy and my cousins and all of them were. And I sat on that towel and I didn't go back. And I ain't been back in the ocean since. And I ain't going to.
She said, and that was that.
I used to like roller coasters when I was younger. I don't need any of those type of thrills. You know what thrills mean? Men. The right act like they supposed to. That's what thrills me. A man that would date me and court me properly. I am thrilled. Living life on the edge. All the thrill that I need. So, friend, what kind of thrill seeker are you?
Hey, you on a roll
today? You like the same thrills as me or not?
Yeah, I do. I do like the men. Okay. Hey, I am in tears over here. Jesus.
Can I keep it real? I mean, the same different podcast.
Men. So I actually do like roller coasters. I haven't been on one in a very long time. That's I've done like the ripcord, which is kind of like a bungee thing. I've done that once before. I have been in the ocean just for a quick second with a life vest on because as soon as I jumped in, I thought about not knowing what was beneath me and how there could be like a huge whale, and if at any time he decided to come up and open his mouth, he could take me with him. And because
Jonah, you won't be in the belly of the whale. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you really thought that the whales be up that close?
I don't know what's down there, Joy. I don't know what's down there, and you can't see. Okay, sometimes you can't see. I was on a boat in Mexico. I don't know. I got back on that boat, and I stayed there. But I do like the beach, and I like, when I'm gonna go as deep to when I can see the polish on my toes. We're not going no deeper than that. So
okay,
if I can't see the polish on my toes,
you don't even have
ankle
you
deep.
don't even want the water on your pelvis too much. Then sound like
I mean, I'll get in the water. I'm just playing, but for it's scary. It's just the ocean is just very big and vast, and water can kill you. It can you
it
can
can.
you like you said you went out there just to oh, I'm in the ocean, and then it was hold on, I ain't ready to go yet. I ain't ready to go yet. So, yeah, it's it's beautiful. I really like it. That's as thrilling as I'll get, though. I don't know if I'll do a hot air balloon or jump out of a plane. I
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do no shit. Oh, I did this thing called the tilt at the top of the Hancock Center here in Chicago,
What is
and
that?
you go to the it's a high rise. You go to the very top, and you get in this glass box. You like put your feet and you hold on, and then it like here's here's the here's me here. Well, here's the building. It goes like this, and it
Mm.
tilts out, and you look down at all of Chicago, like
How
as
many
if,
floors up is that?
huh?
How many floors up is that?
Um, uh, an amount that makes my stomach hurt when I think about it. So it is it was like I didn't enjoy it. I say all that to say I did not enjoy it. I looked for like 5 seconds and I had instant panic and I had to turn my head and I just had to wait for it to be over, and it's literally 5 minutes, but it felt like 15, and I'm not doing that shit again.
Mm.
So I used to be, I think when I was a kid, and roller coasters were fun, but then when I see these horror stories about these carnivals and things, can't do it.
Yeah.
I've become, a chicken kind of now.
Yeah.
So, but at one point, like I did Cedar Point when we lived in Ohio.
Okay.
I went to Cedar
I
Point a
went to
couple
Cedar Point
times.
too. Yeah, I
Hmm.
did.
But yeah, no,
Okay.
I ain't getting in no submersible.
Nah, me either.
No, thank you.
Pass for me.
No, thank you. Um, what else did I want to mention? Because I feel like there was a lot that was going on this weekend, but I wasn't like completely
You
dived
know
in.
something else that I noticed too is like I can remember wanting to do certain things when I was a kid and feeling like my mama was just like I don't want to say overprotective, but I felt like she worried too much.
Uh huh.
But then I started to get that same worry, like as my brother was growing up. Like I would be like,
Mm.
"Why is he doing that? Why are y'all letting him go there? Who's
Hmm.
going to be there? Who's going to be watching him?" Like I remember he was going to the beach with one of his friends and their friends' parents, and he was probably like 8, 9.
Yeah.
He had been in swim lessons all his life as well. My brother ended up being a certified lifeguard too, so he was
Hmm.
a really avid swimmer. But the ocean was different. I had my personal
Right.
experience with the ocean, so I'm just like I don't. That's when I was. That's when I remember telling my mom, I don't know how you did this. I don't know how you did this for all these kids you had because I'm worried.
Yeah.
I want to know who's going to be there, how long they're going to be there, when they're going to get there, when they're going to leave, when you coming back. I want to know everything.
Hmm. Yeah.
Child, my kids don't stand a chance, po things. Mm.
I think you're going to be a wonderful mother and you're going to have great children.
Amen.
She said, "Amen." You funny. So the BET Awards were this weekend. Did you watch? Is that a no? Did you even watch any TV this weekend?
I'll tell you what I did this weekend, but let's get into your BET awards first. Somebody tried to talk about the BET awards last night in my live on TikTok.
Hmm.
And bitch, by the way, y'all follow me on TikTok. It was always joy. I've built a great community of folks. We have a great time. I think I'm at 22K followers. Meet me
All
there.
right now.
But somebody tried to talk about the BET Awards, and I said we can't talk about the BET Awards. I didn't watch them. I don't have nothing to add. I don't watch that. I did see um some drama that was going on with JT and Uzi. I saw it because all the blogs kept posting it, posting it, posting it, posting it. There was one blog in particular that was being very like everybody was reporting it, but the way you report things matters as well.
Mhm.
And I finally did what I knew what the inevitable that would happen, and I unfollowed the blog. It's really my favorite blog, the Neighborhood Talk. I had to unfollow them.
Okay.
I just couldn't keep infesting my mind with that stuff. Really, the
Mhm.
BET Awards was what did it, and
Mhm.
all of the shade that they were. All of the post is one thing, but the caption and the commentary is a whole nother thing. And I was just
Mhm.
like, I just can't do this no more.
Okay.
So I do know little bits and pieces that happened at the awards, but no, I did not watch. And I
Okay.
have not watched. I can't tell you that I probably haven't watched BET Awards since I was like 18, 19 years old.
Okay. If
So
they did like a revamp and maybe changed up some things, do you think you would be interested?
I think Tyler Perry need to go in there and gut it out and start from scratch, from the ground up, rebuild it. And this is the opportunity. If Tyler has the mind that I think he may have, this is the opportunity to actually shift the culture of award shows in general.
Yes.
Because the
And
whole
for Black people
traditional,
specifically.
let's have a host, let's get right, make the host have jokes, let's have these performances, let's have it be this, let's that is such a I think part of the reason that awards shows don't give what they used to give is because we look how long we've done that same formula. It's
Yeah.
old, it's tired, social media has evolved, platforms are new. It's a totally different way to do it, and I hope he does it a totally different way.
Okay. Okay. I saw that, not critique necessarily, but people making that statement like Tyler Perry, just if he's buying BET, he needs to like revamp it. And I would agree. I saw someone tweet that they would like for them to highlight different musical categories and offer
Mm,
awards for like house, jazz, just different types of music because they're, Black people are in those spaces now. Country, we've got Black people that
mm-hmm,
are, writing and making country music and being awarded for it through the Country
mm-hmm,
Music
mm-hmm.
Association. So I thought that was a really valid critique and something that they probably should consider. Um,
I think we could stand to move away from some of the superficialness about award shows and status and celebrity. Like everybody wants to know who best R&B, best rapper, best female this, best album. There's so much more to music. There's so
yeah.
much more to the people. Like I think it would be nice to highlight some more, and I know they have a category for it, but I think it would help our culture not only for people to do more of it, but for people to see more of it. Is some of the humanitarian things, some of the college tuitions that get paid,
Hmm.
the people who get relocated or get bought homes, or people who get started with a new job or open a franchise, or like Lil Baby has this real big back to school event he does in the West
Hmm.
End where he rents out the entire mall plaza and parking lot, and he has all the like stuff like that. Like as a highlight reel for what's been happening over the last year versus this person is gonna perform, they're gonna shade this person, and then this person's person is gonna come and they're gonna reshade that person, and they're gonna get up there and then they're gonna have this speech. And I'm tired of that. Y'all not tired? It's just tired. It's dated.
Yeah.
It's dated.
I would
I
say.
think it's a time. It's the chance to get. It's the a chance to get in the front of the culture
Hmm.
and really
Hmm.
guide it somewhere, and not always be trying to catch up with what BET is doing and the Grammys are doing and VH1 is doing and this and that is doing. Like we alter the culture. We create the culture. We
Yeah.
say what the culture is and what the culture isn't. Let's do that.
Yeah. Valid critique. I like it. I like it. Well, there, like you said, there was a lot that happened at the BET Awards. There's, I know we said we didn't want to do like shade room topics or anything, but I feel like
Mm-hmm.
it's just inevitable because it's just what we see, what we know, what we consume a little bit. But there are things that that happen to celebrities that also happen to real people.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always a way to conduct yourself in a certain setting, and that means different things to different people.
Mm-hmm.
But most of us probably saw the clip of JT going off on Lil Uzi Vert and throwing her phone at him and calling him all kinds of bitches and groupies and all kinds of things. It was rumored that she did not like him speaking and sitting next to Ice Spice, and
Mm-hmm.
so she reacted. And someone, because it's the BET Awards and it's Celebrity Central, they were recording, had their phone out, and now we know that there was a skirmish of sorts. Very disappointing to see.
On which part or all of it?
All of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's Uzi and JT's relationship problems always find their way to the media, to the internet. I don't understand that.
What other problems did they have that found their way to the internet?
I mean, them kind of going back and forth on Twitter. They've done that in the
Um,
past before I guess
oh,
the
okay.
relationship got serious and they decided to live together and stuff.
Mm.
But then they'll go on their extravagant birthday shit and then she'll post, the new car he got her and how
Oh
amazing he
wow,
is.
I'm not tapped into any of that. This go on Twitter?
Um Instagram, Twitter, it's shade room stuff.
No, I didn't
But
see none of that
more,
stuff.
one of the running themes of their relationship is it seems like it's toxic, as we
Hmm.
saw. And it's just kind of disappointing because, like, I don't know, like, if me and my man, if we're in a public place and we getting into it, boy, I'm a poker face in it. I'm having a poker face, and I'm gonna get your ass
My
together in
man would be a little
private.
scared because I would be putting on such a poker face. I would really be, playing the role and making it look like it need to look.
Hmm.
You be scared once we get out there to see me turn from Mr. Hyde back to Dr. Jekyll.
You go ahead and take a picture with Ice Spice. Go ahead and get your little picture, and then I'm gonna get one with all of us together.
Mhm.
We all gonna take one.
So apparently, though, there was some lyric that he had in a song where he mentioned Ice Spice,
Hmm.
and then to end up sitting beside her, which there wasn't, I guess, the original assigned seat. Some things
Hmm.
got moved around, and then he ended up sitting beside her, and then he ended up talking to her. Like, I understand why JT
Hmm.
was upset because niggas would try to play,
Hmm.
and then when you called them on it, they try to be like, oh, what?
I didn't even do
Hey,
anything.
what? Yeah,
Hmm.
I, I,
Hmm. But like,
I.
JT is beautiful. She's successful. She is in a hot rap group called the City Girls with Carisha, who's in very close proximity to Diddy. You know how many other very rich and successful and smooth, mature, grown ass men that Diddy is probably around, that JT could get around if she just smartened up a little bit and told that little leprechaun to get the fuck.
Well, I think it's two things. I don't think that like you said, her and Uzi relationship seems like to be toxic,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's because of who he is and who she is. She seems like when
Yeah.
she's in a relationship with any person, she would have a little bit of toxicity to her. And I'm just basing that off of how she acts on the internet, stuff she
Mm-hmm.
says on live, the lyrics in her song. If that's any type of like any smidge of a rendition of who she actually is as a person. So I don't know that just because there are other rich successful men who may be in the circles that she frequents would even want to deal with that because
I see what you're
some people
saying.
just don't think it's worth the trouble.
Yeah.
Also, I'm also not letting a nigga with pink fingernail polish and a pink wig play with me. Stop playing with me. But that's just me.
There's been too
That's
many
just
there's been
me.
too many instances where
Leslie
he's
would get her
played
behind whooped.
that
Okay?
part. Well,
Leslie would have got dragged.
he did well,
Leslie
not
would have
yeah.
got dragged by her lace front up the aisle and out the building. And that is just me.
Ah,
Okay?
yeah. I mean, I don't understand the public display of disrespect on his end. I mean, it was mutual, but she was reacting and I just don't know why. Like, oh, you doing too fucking much.
Mhm.
You doing all this
Mhm.
ice spice, and I'm your girlfriend. You here with me. What's wrong with you?
Mhm.
So
And I don't even and I don't even think like when she reacted the way he did, she didn't even seem surprised because you know who you're dealing with. You
yeah.
know who your girlfriend is. You knew that this would be the type of visceral reaction that she would have. So why are you even playing?
Like
Why are you playing in her face?
you
Why
don't
would you
like
do that?
her. You don't like her for real and you don't want to be with her. And so you're just gonna do some shit to make her be done with you. Cause I don't understand the
Yeah,
logic.
in that part, because niggas never break up with girls. It's always the other way around. Which you're
Hmm.
right, friend. A lot of the things that happen, like I don't want to get too. I had told Passion Got it. I didn't want the Same Difference podcast to start to feel like a
Relationship,
regurgitation
man
of
bash and
the
shit.
blogs, right? But a lot of this we can tie back into our
I'm gonna
everyday
do that
life.
offline.
a lot of this we can't tie back into our everyday lives because I just don't understand. Like, what do y'all be wanting? What do these men
Mm-hmm.
be wanting? Why? And y'all know I'm very careful about how I speak about men
Mm-hmm.
because I love black men. Y'all know how I
Mm-hmm.
feel about them. However, stop playing with me. Like, I don't understand. Like, for example, it's a man around. I'm not even gonna say in my life, but there's a man around. Why you hitting me up on Thursday and then by Tuesday you flaky? You could just left me alone. You could leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, climb up out
Mm-hmm.
of my text messages. Stay off my call log.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me alone. Why do y'all do that? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I don't understand. If you want Ice Spice, you can have her,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't have me.
Right. Well, good luck with Ice Spice, because I don't think she would even want to fuck with Lil Uzi Vert. But whatever. You never know. You never know. So yeah, I thought that was that was a headline for sure. As a result, there was another headline. Migos, the band formerly known as Migos, Quavo and Offset
It
performed.
was it was beautiful. I didn't even watch the whole episode, the whole performance,
Mhm.
but the clip I saw on Instagram warmed my heart.
Me too. Me
I'm so
too.
proud of them.
Me too.
I don't even think I was actually thinking about this too after I saw that clip. I think people will still be talking about the trio and what they created and what they
Uh
did
huh.
for the culture in 10, 20 years. I don't think people at this point even really know what the Migos did for the culture.
Right.
So to see the two of them together again, doing their tribute to Takeoff, it was like, oh, I'm so glad they put that nonsense to the side.
Yeah, I want to know who facilitated that. Who got them
It
niggas
was
in the room?
beautiful.
Who
It
got them
was
in the
beautiful.
room? And who got them to like see the light? And because I know that that was probably a very very emotional conversation.
Mm.
Men don't be liking this. They well from what I
Mhm,
know,
mhm.
showing emotion and
But
kind
they
of
have a lot of memories that neither of them could have talked about, could have
within.
talked about to other people, and they got it
Right,
besides each other because it was the
right,
three of them.
right.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
very that made me happy. I'm proud, like you said, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them.
Mhm. Mhm.
I like when you can mend family relationships. I think that's a very special thing. It can be very tough. And it takes a lot of putting your pride to the side, and it's all about like love for real, like you family and I love you, and I want a relationship, I want to mend this. I think that's really special. Did you have any like family relationships that you ever had to mend or anything? I feel like me and my family are
Um.
all pretty close and tight. Whatever little drama we have, like,
Oh, you say your family.
yeah, yeah, no, I
Oh,
mean,
I
my
thought you said mine. I said, girl, what part of the family that is that?
no, no. My family, they'll have their little tips and stuff, but like it ain't gonna be, no one's going too long and going years without speaking, and
Mhm.
it's not like that. It's not like that.
I have some family relationships that I tolerate just because they're family,
Yeah.
for the sake of other people in the family.
Yeah.
Um, talk when we have to, but thank God we don't have to talk often.
Mhm.
Um, and I've seen some relationships with other people in my family that were a bit strained here and there, but as time goes on or as an incident occurred, they kind of got pushed to the wayside. And I mean, life be lifing for
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
It ain't just the celebrities and it ain't just our families. Life be lifing with everybody.
Yeah,
So,
no, you're right. You know, Jay-Z got, was about to get
oh,
that
now
ass beat
another
in the
thing we
elevator.
talked
They
about,
mended that family relationship.
I'm Tasha is another thing I saw when we talked about Tina Turner passing away.
Mhm.
I think it was very distasteful for Patti LaBelle to get on that stage and she ain't know them lyrics. And this ain't that. And somebody was like, "Y'all know Patty, 80 years old." Da 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 da. This not Patty's first, ride at the rodeo. This is who she is and has embodied her whole life. She should be able to remember lyrics. And on an occasion, as remembering the late Tina Turner, why wouldn't you know the words? She thought she was gonna get up there and she was gonna hear the music playing and the song would come back to her, and it didn't, because you are 80 and it has been a long time. You didn't rehearse like you was supposed to. You wasn't in rehearsal singing them lyrics. You didn't have her playing in your AirPods. You didn't have it on in the car. You wasn't listening to it on the flight. I felt like that was very distasteful. And I felt
Yeah.
like if anybody else had done it, like if a younger person, if a Coco Jones or a Jasmine Sullivan or a Jill Scott had gotten up there and done that, the internet would have still been dragging them.
Oh, yes, of course.
Daddy don't get a pass. Her or them pass. Absolutely not.
You are hilarious. There's only one person who can do a proper Tina Turner tribute. So when
Who's that?
when she's available, maybe we'll get one. She's already performed with her. She performed for her.
Yes,
Like,
I saw the clip resurface once Tina passed.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
but we know what she won't be doing a tribute at them damn BET awards.
no, she will not. No, she will not. No, she will not.
Yeah,
That's crazy. You said Patty don't get no pass or them pies.
that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool because if God forbid if if the tables had been turned, Patty would have been rolling over in her grave and making her way on down to wherever that BET Awards was in LA to get somebody together. You know she would have because Patty don't play that.
You right. You are absolutely right. You are killing me. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Well, I saw clips. I didn't really see. I just saw clips, and to be honest, it seemed like a very lively and fun award show, and it got a lot of chatter, much more chatter than I would think in years past. The red
Another thing
carpet
I
look.
saw.
What?
Another thing I saw that I just is why I don't be watching. That's why I be scrolling the clips. I just and it got to a point. I just had to get off my phone
Before
when
you
I
keep
saw.
going, your girl won Best New Artist, Coco Jones,
I saw that.
and she
I didn't
performed
like her look on the red carpet. It was very ill fitting.
the red. Not my fave, but the
Squeezing her hair.
squeezing her ear. Okay, but in the award show when she performed and when she got her award.
I didn't see the performance. I saw like a clip when she had like the wet hair look.
Uh-huh.
But I saw that she did win that category, and I looked at everybody else in the category, and I thought that she definitely deserved it.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
excited for her, proud of her. That ICU was doing things for her.
You know what? Listen, baby, I could give y'all a serenade right now. I wore that song in the ground. My neighbors ought to know the lyrics by heart as much as I played it. Okay,
you are so.
But I didn't like seeing Krishan and who was the Pound Town booty hole brown girl? Who was that?
Sexy Red.
Just the two of them together look like. I hate to speak disparagingly about our people, and I don't want to disparage Black women, but I'm gonna just say it. It just looked like it stank.
You know who I feel like that about? Summer Walker.
Don't easy on my girl.
She looked like she stink, girl.
Easy on my girl.
Her
and
hand,
let me not even
like
say that.
It was just a
it looked. I mean, like Sexy Red, like it almost like she looked dirty.
Dingy.
Yeah.
Nose ain't shining.
I didn't like any of the looks on the carpet or at the show. And that ain't just Sexy Red, not just Coco. I mean, everybody looked like Fashion Nova was a major sponsor. That's really what it was.
Fashion Nova.
Not for an award show.
I know what you're saying.
Not for the red carpet. Okay?
I know what you're saying.
Fashion Nova can give a look, but not for an award show.
Oh my God.
It's sad because when some of those people, when they go to other award shows, they don't look like that.
No.
But it's like they do the bottom baseline bare minimum BS. But I guess when you got pregnant Krishan twerking on Sexy Red, booty hole brown, and all of this and that, I guess why would you put on your Sunday's best?
Yikes! So I didn't see that. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Because Krishan running around here pregnant when we know what kind of relationship her and Blueface got.
Child, I seen Krishan was on
Is her name Krishan? Krishan? What's her name? Krishan.
Mm-hmm. Like, Her mama name could have been Christina. Her daddy name was Sean, so
Sean.
they said Krishan.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw her and Glorilla was on a live together, and she didn't realize that the camera was pointed at what she was doing, and Glow was trying to help her out, like trying to get her attention to move the camera. She was rolling a blunt. And
Well,
what was most sad was the comments. Y'all know y'all actually can't smoke while you pregnant. The doctor said one every blue moon is okay. And that's why these niggas out here acting like they acting. Cause you women was smoking with them. Smoked all their little brain cells away in utero. Now they disappearing on me for 2.5 months and then want to be calling me from their work phone, trying to figure out why I ain't returning text messages and phone calls. Okay? You was getting smoked out in the womb, sir. Oh, darn, am I telling my business? My bad.
She just smoked all your brain cells away in utero. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So yeah, I guess I'm in real phone form today, child.
But you are not wrong though. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really follow. I don't. When I see the headline, I keep scrolling. I don't follow none of that shit. I don't. I just it's corny, and I don't.
Well, I'm one blog down, and I said like I was asking myself when I unfollowed the blog, like Joy, if you're gonna unfollow this one, why don't you unfollow all the other ones that report all the same news? I don't know. Maybe they don't show up in my timeline in the same way. Like I said, the captions are what makes things a little bit worse.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the I watched a video after the fact. The Chicago mom that had her 14-year-old shoot the man that was beating her in
What
the
you think
head.
about that?
I saw it, but I didn't see it until the charges were dropped. I wasn't comfortable watching it until the charges were dropped.
Gotcha.
And I hope that I see now the mom is suing the city, but I hope she also takes the time to get that baby some counseling.
Yeah.
And because I mean, he did what he had to do for his mama, but that's the traumatic experience to
Yes,
kill
it
someone as a
is.
14-year-old child.
Yes, it is.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just sad that that man really thought that he was justified. If you say one more thing, like what?
Yeah, like I don't.
Huh?
Like, was he?
But he was probably one who was getting smoked out in the uterus. So
I've had enough today.
Well, I won't hold you too much longer, but I do want to give the people a little update.
I'm fucking weak. She said he probably was getting smoked out.
Just calling it like I see it.
You know when they be saying you fuck around and find out? That's what happened. Because I can't say that if somebody was assaulting my mama in that way that I wouldn't put two hot ones in your motherfucking ass. What that Drake song say? What he say? I toe tag somebody for your mama, dog. That's what he did. He could sing that song with conviction, young man.
I don't know.
Twin by Drake and 21 Savage. I'll toe tag somebody for your mama, dog. That's what he did.
Know. And like I said, I don't know nothing about it. I saw the headline come across my feed, charges was dropped, and that's when I was comfortable watching it.
Did you see the way that man was hitting that lady?
I did. And you know what I was wondering is if anyone from his family, because he did die, was trying to justify his behavior. Now, I wouldn't know again because I wasn't following the story from when it broke. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I'm just wondering, like, how does that feel to be the family member of a man that was behaving in that way and that ended up dying? Do you feel sorry for him? Do you feel sorry for the person he was hurting? Like, I think it's a difficult space to be in.
Or are you one of those moms that said, and that's what your ass get? Should have been hitting that lady. Because, you know, some moms be doing that too.
Yeah, they do. And some, like, if he was that comfortable doing that to that woman out in the public, I don't even want to know how he behaved with his own family members. Mm-hmm. I'm afraid of the niggas that you women are raising. Mm-hmm. I mean, God help the women that they supposed to be protecting.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
charges were dropped. Okay. Shout out to Cook County.
Is that the county you in?
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Shout out to Cook
She
County.
said, shout out to the city. She paying taxes in,
I
okay?
mean, because y'all did the right thing.
Yeah, they did.
Let that woman
They
and her
did.
son go.
Yeah, and I'm glad they didn't drag constituents through a whole process of jury selection
No,
and hearing the
no.
trial. They definitely made the right decision. Yeah.
So,
Well, I want to give y'all a little update just because I've been saying for weeks now. Soon, I'm moving soon. I'm moving soon. I'm moving soon. So, what I also did this weekend, you guys, was I went to my new city. Yay! I went to my new city. I went on Sunday, scoped out the scene. For those of you who don't know, when I moved to actually the last two moves that I've had, I moved to those cities without seeing my apartment. Okay. When I moved from Richmond to Cleveland, I got an apartment. I was living in a city called outside of Cleveland. It's called North Royalton. Neighboring city to where you lived in Strongsville.
mm-hmm.
But I lived in a city named North Royalton and I did everything online. I looked at the property online. I applied and got approved online. I did talk to the people in the leasing center just to let them know, hey, I'm going to be traveling there from out of state. So I'm just really coming to pick up the keys. So I hadn't seen it in person until I got there. It was a beautiful apartment. I loved it. It was really nice. When I moved to Atlanta, I had come to Atlanta like the Thursday before Memorial Day, and I had come like with 3 or 4 places that I wanted to visit, and my intention was to tour, apply, sign a lease, and that be that. But for whatever reason, none of the places that I came to see either didn't have apartment that I needed available or didn't look like how I needed it to look. And so I went back to Cleveland with no apartment and I ended up just having to continue my search online. And I ended up finding a place online, applied, got approved, paid all my money. And when I got there, I just picked up my keys. Got here, I just picked up my keys. Now, if you've been around for a while, and I do mean a while, because I've been in Atlanta 6 years tomorrow, praise God.
Wow.
You know that place didn't end up working out because I got there and it was very much given the ghetto, the ghetto, the ghetto. So I ended up not moving there. Long story short, I found somebody that subleased their loft to me for 30 days and they gave me time to find an apartment in Cleveland. It was in Atlanta, and it was my first apartment here. Okay. So now fast forward to me moving to my new city, which please don't look for me to say the city because I'm not just yet. Listen to the story. I decided one of my friends had asked me if I was gonna go there first and find a place before I moved this time, or was I just gonna pack up and go? And I said, no, I think I'm gonna go see it, but I didn't know when I was gonna go. I knew like where I wanted to live, I knew the area I wanted to be in. I had looked up a couple of things. Saturday afternoon, God pressed it on my spirit and was like, you need to go there tomorrow. And I was like, okay, dang. Wow, okay. I'm looking up flights. I'm trying to figure out what time can I get there, what time can I get back, X, Y, and Z. Okay. And when I got there, I ended up falling in love even more in person than I was online looking at the places and the spaces. Like y'all, I literally did not want to leave. I contemplated, what if I just stay an extra night? What if I just stay and just wait to go back to Atlanta? But I had to get back to work. But I really, really, really love that city with what I experienced and just the vibe and just everything was as it should be. I came back to Atlanta and Monday I needed to finish getting, so I had, I've been removed from doing Airbnb anymore. Let me not say removed and somebody be thinking it's of detriment. I have been stopped doing Airbnb, and when I moved out of my properties, I sold everything. Some items I couldn't sell right away just because it was so much, and I put it in a storage. I got the storage, had somebody come that, people were buying stuff. The last person that came to the storage actually just moved to Atlanta from the city that I'm moving to. So they was giving me all the tea And without me even saying anything, she was like, "Oh, you gonna go there and meet your husband."
I love this.
That's the second time God has sent somebody to say that to me.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. That is the second time. The first time was one of my friends when I first told him where I was going to be moving.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "I don't know, friend. I feel like that's a place people go to get married and have a family." And I'm like, "But that's what I want. That's perfect."
Yeah.
So I'm ready to go. So when I came back, I'm like, okay, boom. I know where I'm moving. My storage is cleaned out. I've been packing up my house. My living room ain't nothing but boxes. Okay. I've already went through cleaning out my closet, getting rid of stuff. To be quite honest with y'all, a girl ready to go right now. I could be making arrangements to be hitting the road this weekend. That's how prepared. When you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Hello, say it.
Okay. So that's how prepared I am to go. The last 2 nights, I'm telling all y'all, I won't even plan on telling y'all all this, but we here now. The last 2 nights I haven't slept well. And I felt like a little bit of hesitation on my part to go ahead and start pressing the button on certain things that I need to do to go ahead and move if I'm going to move this weekend.
Yeah.
And so I do my Bible app, my word on the Bible app every single day. And I usually do it first thing in the morning when I get up. For whatever reason, I didn't do it. I did it like later this afternoon after I had come from UPS dropping off packages, and it was really on my spirit. The hesitation was really on my spirit, and I'm like, let me do my word for the day. And literally, I'm going to tell y'all, this is how God be talking to me. This is how God be talking in general, and you really just got to be tuned in and tapped in to really hear him, okay?
Is your app like a little Bible? Mm-hmm.
Was the brown one and it say Holy Bible on the front?
Yep. Was today's word a psalm from Psalm
27:14?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But it's a part of it because you know that when they do the word,
you can read the whole like the chapter.
When they do the word and then they do this part where the man be speaking, and they kind of go further in depth. Okay, y'all. So the verse was Psalm 27:14. If you go in the Bible app and you do the word every day, you know they give you a verse. Somebody come on and they talk for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and they kind of go deep into the verse and explain it. The verse was about waiting on God. Literally, the devotional part that you read, the title of it is Waiting Well. And it says, waiting can be hard. When I got to the bottom, it was just saying, no matter what you're facing, ask God for patience and trust that he's in control of your future. It says, no matter what uncertainty lies before you, when you rely on the Lord, you can be someone who waits well. And God was just telling me the hesitancy in your spirit is because I want you to wait. I'm telling y'all, I'm ready to go now.
Yeah.
Okay. I could be there now. Okay. But God is telling me to wait for whatever reason. So we do have a timer on it now, though. So, I plan to be there the first week of August.
Okay.
I'm going to stay in Atlanta one more month.
Okay.
I'm going to stay one more month. And the first week of August, I will be in my new city. So that works out well for you, friend, for your visit here. We'll be able to get one last little hoorah in the city before the girl is gone. And we have a new city to hit up.
Yes, ma'am. I'm excited about this. Yes, I am.
I was also looking forward to my fast ending because y'all know my fast ends when God moves me to my new city. And a girl was ready for an adult beverage.
Okay.
And a burger, but I won't be having that until I get there. So
I love this. I'm very excited. I'm ready.
So we got our 30-day countdown going, y'all. First week of August. So
it's gonna fly by.
Yeah.
It's gonna fly by.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Well,
to be quite honest, I'm a little bit disappointed, but Lady London said, whatever you do, whatever you get outside of the will of God, you have to stay outside of the will of God to keep it. And I don't want to be moving to no new city and be outside of the will of God. Like, I'll wait, and I'm going to wait well.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm really excited for you. I'm happy for you, and I'm proud of you, girl. This is going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Me too, friend. Yeah. Everybody, they keep speaking it over me. My husband is there, so I'm going to meet my husband.
Yes, finally I can like fucking go to a wedding and shit. I'm ready to be at the wedding with the open bar, okay?
I don't have a vision of. I don't have a vision. I don't have a vision of a traditional wedding, though.
Well, I want to be at the celebration, whatever that looks like in my outfit.
There we go.
Okay.
There we
I want to
go.
be at the celebration in
Yeah.
my outfit looking like something.
I don't want no justice of the peace type situation, but I just don't have in my mind the whole
church pomp and
just
circumstance and all of that. Yeah, got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, what is the rest of your week looking like?
Packing, readying. But it makes sense. Like I told y'all, business has picked up, so that helps me move. It's a lot. I have a lot less now than I did 2 months ago when I knew that I was gonna move. I mean, I have to continue to order inventory, but the way I'm moving this product, I mean, it's giving. What's that man name? What's the man name that the men be liking that movie? Not Al Capone.
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino. What girl? Don't you know? I don't know. But what's the name? It's another man. And he got a real famous line and people be saying it from the movie. And he's a mobster. Come on, friend. I know you know.
Al Pacino's been in a lot of mobster movies, so you're gonna have to get a little more specific.
No, but what's the one where the dude be like, "Say hello to my little friend"?
That's Scarface.
Scarface. I feel like Scarface moving cocaine the way I'm moving these looks. I had to say all of that to even get to that. That joke don't even hit the same.
Oh
Damn.
my God, because you don't watch movies. Talk about who was his name? Al Capone. You was close. Like, sound it out, baby.
Y'all know I don't be knowing.
Al Capone. Oh my God, my stomach. Woo! You have been on a roll today.
Ain't there somebody named Al Capone?
There is an Al Capone. You are correct.
Well, at least I ain't say Al be sure. I mean, I was on the right.
Yeah, that's a nope, not at all.
So what you got going on this weekend, friend? What you working on for the rest of the week?
My mother is going to be here tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yes, the OG
exciting. Exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this is you're going to the Golden Girls thing you were talking about? Oh, that'll be so fun. I can't wait to see your pictures, friend.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time. I'm very excited.
Your mom is going to love that.
I think so too. So yeah, she's going to be here tomorrow. So that's my weekend. I'm going to be with my mama.
Okay, girl.
You know, being a good daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got today, friend. I'm about to hop off of here and hop on.
You about to get on live? You about to get on your live?
I am about to get on my live because we was talking about my little community of people. They so funny. We were talking about, we was trying to school the men on how to approach a woman and, you know, courting and dates, since that's what everybody be talking about on all social media platforms. You know, we be helping the guys out that like to be on my live. And so I was telling them a story about when a man properly asked me out and how we met and how the whole experience was. And so now they affectionately refer to him as that man. So today they was like, "Is you getting on live tonight? Because I want to talk about that man. I want to talk about that man."
I love it. I love this so much.
I got to get on live so we can talk about that man. I'm so glad that this podcast is not, like, I'm glad we're talking about it tonight because this episode of the podcast won't come out until tomorrow. Because that man be watching me and he think I don't know he be watching me, but I know you be watching me. So I'm glad that he won't be able to hear me when I talk about that man, unless he be on there watching me too, and I'm sure he probably be listening.
That's a given, hun.
Oh, you think so, friend?
Girl,
you think he be watching me?
He's dialed in.
Yeah. I don't think these niggas be tuned into what I'm doing or caring what I got going on, but whatever.
I would have to disagree.
Okay.
Some man tried to holler at me on the train today. It was actually really funny. Bless his heart, but no.
Why?
Just because it was a no.
Okay. All right.
Looked like he stink. Anyway, he was sitting across from me and I was reading a book. And he was like, "What you reading over there?" And I was just like,
"How old was this person?"
He probably my age, maybe a little older. I don't know.
And he said it like that?
Yeah. "What you reading over there?" And I just held up the book because you don't know what the fuck I'm reading. I can't even sit up here. I can't even have a conversation with you about what I'm reading because you don't know. You don't care. I was like, he's one of the.
It was just the way you said it.
He don't. The book is about Andre Leon Talley, who is one of the only black creative or editor.
He might have surprised you, child. He might have knew about Mr. Talley.
He was like, "Oh, you into fashion?" I said, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh," and he was like, "You should add me on Facebook." I was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "You should add me on Facebook." I said, "How come?" He said, "Oh," and then the train stopped where I had to get off, and I was like, "You have a good day." Got up off that train.
That girl said, "How come?"
Yeah, how come? Add me on Facebook.
First of all, archaic. Why are we on Facebook?
That tells me what kind of nigga you are.
Y'all know how I feel about being connected to men on social media. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah,
Pass.
he sure did. Add me on Facebook.
Unless you're my man, we don't need to be connected.
Yeah,
Let's
like,
see if
no.
you can handle having my phone number. Let's start there.
Yeah, girl, he wanted to exchange Facebooks. No, nigga, I'm good.
Girl.
We can look at pictures and shit. I don't think so.
You still be getting on Facebook?
Like once every 2 months.
Okay.
Just to say hi and bye.
Okay.
Or like talk about people, I don't know, or say something silly. And I post and go, and I just kind of leave it. Like that's my family be on Facebook, so I don't really, say or do too much. But yeah, he sure did. He was like, add me on Facebook. I was like, how come? Oh.
Did he get it?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
You have a good day, sir. The fuck?
Okay, friend, that's all I got for you today.
Me too. I'm gonna finish, tidying up my place. My mom be walking around with a white glove, making sure my shit is clean up in here. So
Okay.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm enjoying. That it's a lot of haze outside, so the air quality is really bad. So I'm in the crib.
Now, why y'all got haze? It's fires up there too.
It's from Canada. It's moving down. Yeah. Yep. It look ashy here.
Really?
Yep. Very dusty and ashy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So.
Well, friend, I hope you and Mama Fountain have a wonderful time.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a good time. All right. Well, I'm gonna stay tuned. I might join your live.
Come on in, girl.
Like, oh, Joy, look at you. You thick. Stand up. Turn around. Show us your buns.
Yeah, if you come on there saying that, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. My people gonna get you. I don't even have to say nothing. I'm telling y'all, when I say I have built a community in there because I set the tone early on, and I have it like they don't play that, and I have moderators in there. So people who are always in the lab, they moderate for me.
Damn.
People come in there talking weird, being crazy, being rude, being nasty. They can block them without me having to do anything.
Oh wow, come on.
So if you were to come in there saying something like that, they would just immediately block you. And it's not even a conversation we have. I can see on the screen would it say moderator, this person blocks such and so.
Dang, I can't even go in there and be funny. They're like, get her out of here.
But they don't know you. Like if you come in and they start to know you, they'll know you playing. Like at this point, they know my friend Key. Uh-huh. So they see Key come in, they know Key is, my real friend and he's joking. But somebody they don't know, they don't play that.
Okay, I love this.
Let me move on.
Well, let me not hold you up so you can get on your live, girl.
Hey, girl. We'll see y'all next week, everybody.
All right, bye.